Hello, we're Danny and Carrie FAUST, and we would like to just share a story of our daughter's birth with you. In October of 2007, we found out that we were pregnant, and things were going normally until January of 2008, when Carrie called me one evening to say that she was having some problems. So I met her at the hospital, and Dr. Angela Jackson was there and was able to do an ultrasound. And during the ultrasound, as she was panning around, she paused a moment, and even my untrained eye picked up two heads, and we realized we were going to have twins. That evening, she also explained to us that she thought there may be a problem. We found out that our daughters shared blood vessels in the placenta that were abnormal. One baby was receiving too much fluid, and the other was not receiving enough.
About a week later, we went to Ohio State and we saw Dr. O'Shaughnessy, and they did a very thorough ultrasound, and he gave us three different options. The first option was we could do nothing, and if we did nothing, the chances of both babies dying was very great. The second option was to abort one baby, and that he told us that would ensure that the other baby would live. And the third option that he gave us was to have a surgery to try to cauterize those shared blood vessels. So Danny and I prayed about it. We always knew from the beginning that abortion was not an option for us. So 1 week later, I had surgery, and I was in the hospital for 24 hours, and they gave us two different timelines to kind of look forward to. The next week we went in for another ultrasound to monitor things, and when they looked over baby A, which was our little Hannah, they panned over her very quickly, and then they moved on to baby B, which is Maggie. And when they didn't measure anything on Hannah, I think deep down Danny and I knew something wasn't quite right. After she took her measurements of Maggie, the ultrasound tech excused herself very quickly from the room, and then Dr. O'Shaughnessy came in and he told us the news that we had lost Hannah. When I was 27 weeks pregnant, we had another ultrasound with Ohio State, and it's really the Lord's doing that we had the ultrasound. Dr. O'Shaughnessy wasn't in the office that day, and when we came in and said we were here for the appointment, they said, "We have you on the books, but Dr. O'Shaughnessy's not here, but we'll see you anyway since you're from Springfield." And so we had the ultrasound done. A different doctor came in and she said, "Well, Maggie has hardly any fluid around her. You're going to Ohio State right now." So we didn't have any bags packed or anything. We headed over to Ohio State, and they told us, "We're gonna keep you in the hospital on bed rest until you're hopefully 36 weeks along." So we thought, wow, 7-8 weeks of bed rest in the hospital. Great. And then it quickly, in the course of 18 hours, it went from "we're going to keep you in the hospital" to "I think she's probably going to be delivered in a couple weeks," to the next morning at 10 o'clock that morning, they said, "We got to go." At 27 weeks, we had a new baby. She was 1 pound, 12 ounces, 13 inches long, and she had the sweetest little cry that I think I'd ever heard.
After Hannah died, we asked Dr. O'Shaughnessy, had we chosen abortion, which child would you have aborted? And he said baby B.
And baby B would have been Maggie, and we would have missed out on the biggest blessing that the Lord has given us.
When I think of legacy, I can't help but think of individuals in the Bible that chose faith and obedience, and some that didn't, that cause the blessing of generations after them, or a curse for generations after them based off of their choices. I want my legacy, the legacy of our family, to be in Christ. And I want the generations that follow us to be Christ followers because of that. It's the only thing that will last.